Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and in this video I'm going to show you guys what I carried in my camera bag in 2020. For those of you guys who are still wondering who is this guy, I am Sanjay. I am an enthusiast photographer and a filmmaker based out in Sydney. I have been doing photography and videography for a few years now. I have done some freelancing stuff as well as some paid client work, but I wouldn't say I am a professional by any means, so bear that in mind. And without wasting any of your time, let's jump right into the video. Let's start with the camera bag itself. This is a camera bag by a company called K&F Concept, which is a company based out in China. They make camera related stuff such as camera bags, filters, lenses and other stuffs. So let's start with the front compartment of the bag. In here I've got my AirPods Pro, which is probably my most used device of all time. They go seamlessly with all the Apple devices, and the noise cancelling feature and the sound quality is really great. And let's see what I've got in here. So this is the adapter that I use to connect other headphones and microphones onto my iPhones and iPads. So we all know that we don't have a headphone jack in iPhones, so for that I've got this. Let's see, I've got my home key and some ear tips for the AirPods Pro. Now let's move on to the top compartment. I've got some kit for cleaning lenses and camera gear. I've got a lens blower and some lens cleaning cloth and microfiber thing in here. And I've got this USB-C to Apple's proprietary cable that I use to transfer data from my iPhone to my Macbook, as well as to charge my iPhone using the fast charger of my MacBook. I've got this Movo VXR10 microphone as well. This is the main microphone that I use most of the time. I can use it with my camera, I can use it with my computer, or I can use it with my iPhone as well. It comes in the box with the adapter cables as well, so that's a great thing, and it's a really great microphone for the price. Let's see what I've got. I've got this smartphone mount to mount my iPhone onto the tripod if I needed to. I've got a camera strap as well. I really don't like using camera straps, but sometimes I have to use it because sometimes the situation is quite risky and I can't risk my camera gear. The final thing in the front compartment is the main computer that I use. This is the 2020 13-inch MacBook Pro. It's the 2.0 GHz high-end model with 16 gigs of RAM. So this is the computer that I use for all of my photo, video and other productive works. Now moving on to the side compartments, let's start with the right compartment. In here I've got a cold shoe mount that I use to mount smartphone or external monitor to use it as a viewfinder on top of my camera. So that's that. I've got these screws just to be on the safer side. I don't know when my tripod loosens up and I might have to tighten the screws, so that's that. I've never had to use them, but you know, just to be on the safer side, I like to have it in here. Now let's move on to the left compartment. I've got this camera sensor cap for my main camera. I've got this remote shutter button to avoid any shakes and jitters when I press the shutter button. So that's that. I've got this lens rear cap for my Tamron lens and some spare memory cards as well. Let me take out the camera compartment first. So this is the compartment for the camera and lens. So as you guys see that it's empty because I am using my main camera, which is the Sony a7 III paired with my beloved Tamron 28-75 f2.8 lens. So that goes right in here. And I've got a variable ND filter by a company called ProMaster. They are not very popular, but still I've got this particular ND filter because that was the available lens when I went to shop for this 67mm thread filter. So that's here. The other lens that I have in here is a Meike 50mm f1.7 lens. It's a manual lens. I actually got this lens before my Tamron 2080-75. I used it to practice my photography skills. It's a great all-rounder lens. I use it mostly for portraits, but it's a great all-rounder lens. If you're looking to learn photography, framing and focusing, then it's a really great starting lens. So yes guys, that was my camera bag that I used in 2020, and it's possible that I'll be using this setup for most part of 2021 as well. But who knows, if I get more client work, if I get more serious with my work, then I'll probably be upgrading some of the stuffs, probably the camera or even the lenses. So we'll have to look out for that. So yes, that's basically it for today guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you soon.